Happy birthday month, Christian.
Happy birthday month, the year of 2024. It's also true. If we want to talk about birthday month. How are we? Did you like that one?
We're fabulous.
Damn, you got a list out.
Yeah.
Is this what you do at work when I say you're going to come on the podcast?
Yeah, because last time I got hella mad. I woke up in like the middle of the night and I was like, fuck, I had something I wanted to talk about.
That's really funny.
Everyone ignore the fact that my socks do not match.
Everyone look at her toes. Look how white my legs look. I'm gonna have to edit that out.
Where's the...
Can't do it on my iPad.
What's that,
I'm pale.
What's the Twilight thing when it's like, I was
I'm a monster, Bella.
It was like, I'm unconditionally...
You're a drug to me.
Irrevocably in love with him.
Yeah, something like that.
You should edit like sparkles on you.
Sparkle. Just a ding.
Okay, I want to put this out here.
Go ahead.
I do not want to talk about Gypsy Rose Blanchard.
Why?
Because I am
I didn't want
terrified.
to, but like now that you brought it up, I feel like that's all you've talked about for the past week.
I'm terrified.
Don't be terrified. Man, I wish I
We're
had a
making
mic
like
on.
thirst edits. We're just like, okay, queen. But like...
Thirst edits.
No, like...
What about the one thing you were talking about last time in your Snapchat story? I think
Yeah,
that's, if anything, the
like,
funniest shit.
It was like a photo slide and it was like a little mirror selfie of her, just her. And it said Gypsy without 5 legs. And then it was like the next slide was her and her husband together, and it was like Gypsy with 5 legs, because I guess she like commented on his picture. I said that I didn't want to talk about this because I'm terrified, and now I'm talking about it, so thanks.
I was talking about the one of her going, so I don't know, talking shit to the internet about her choice in a husband, and he goes,
Yeah.
his D is great, I love it.
Literally, so she like went on his Instagram and was like, his D is fire, and then he's like, yeah, come get it, baby. I'm like, it's like
chill.
It was giving like that one vine of like the couple inside of like the Starbucks, and they're like holding each other.
Can you please stop?
Yeah.
Is this allowed?
Is this allowed?
Me and Jessica would fucking say that daily.
Really?
Is this allowed? What the fuck? Is this allowed?
Can you stop? Okay.
That did look like a mannequin in that vine. You ever analyze it? It doesn't look like a real person.
Ew.
It looks like a mannequin.
You know, there's a movie that Ryan Gosling's in. I can't remember the name of it, but I watched it on Hulu one time. I think when I had COVID, and it was like this adult man. I think it was in like Minnesota.
Mona Lisa, yeah.
I think it was in the Mona Lisa.
Okay.
I think it was in Minnesota, and he like purchases a full-size mannequin and like thinks it's his like girlfriend. No, it was like really sweet. It made me really sad though. I was sobbing like the entire time. And
Sounds
he was
like a movie
of
really... someone dating a sex doll.
I think that's what it was, but I don't think that he like got that bad.
I don't think he hit.
I didn't. I think they remained celibate.
I highly doubt it.
All
right, let's go through your topics. Okay. Just give me like a summary.
Well, on the topic of it being your birthday month, I wanted to talk about how awkwardly I asked you what you wanted for your birthday. I was like, hey, you want a shirt for your birthday? And it just like reminded me of like an unavailable father figure. Like,
okay.
I don't know. Like, you need new socks or something, kid? Like,
you didn't even ask me like what I want. You go, you want a new shirt? I go, you don't have to give me anything. She goes, well, if I see something, I'm getting it. I'm like, okay.
If I see something and it like makes me think of someone, or like, yeah, ew. That was very much giving like Stacy from Zoe 101.
Is that why you got me that Costco pack of condoms that one time?
What?
Made me think of you. All right, next topic.
Remember when we went to Costco to pick up your birthday cake last year?
Were you with me with that?
Yes. And we're walking into the bakery. You're such a fucking
Oh, was
asshole.
it when I went in my order? Or
no,
was it when I picked it up?
we were walking back. We were walking the bakery and we were picking up your cake and you go, look, Hannah, your people. And you pointed to the cream pie.
I don't remember that at all, but that's something I would do.
You're just a fucking asshole, man. I got hella stairs.
People. That's fucking genius.
Stupid.
Your people.
Your people.
That's iconic. Am I wrong though?
Hey, this is a family friendly podcast.
No, it's not. If this is family friendly, I have to bleep everything, and half the shit would be bleeped.
Fuck shit, cunt. Okay, I need to stop.
Now I'm demonetized.
Now you're gonna have to do some.
Now I can't
bleeping.
put this out.
Okay,
you're like that meme where it's like my fear for getting pregnant, but my love for cream pies. We both look at the camera like we're in the office.
It like zooms in. Sometimes I'm like, even if I'm home alone and like I know that literally no one is listening to me besides like maybe my cats, I like if I say something or like think something, I'll like look around and I'm like,
where's the camera?
Yeah, I'm like,
you're looking for someone to zoom in on you.
Yeah, sort of.
Looking for the shit to make sense.
So
anyway,
one thing that I really wanted to talk about.
So that was it about my birth month.
Yeah, that was it.
Emotionally
You
unavailable
fucking narcissist. You want to just talk about yourself? No, I'm just kidding.
It's just a weird topic you brought up. If that's all it was, this sounds like a narcissistic father.
Like an unavailable father.
Anyway,
I wanted to talk. I want to talk about a lot, but
let's do it.
So the other night I went out with some of my girlfriends to dinner, and
so sorry.
My friend. Oh. Okay.
Anyway,
who are you apologizing to?
You.
Why?
So you went out to dinner.
I went out
with your homies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next.
Anyway, and so my friend's boyfriend ended up giving us a ride. So they pick me up, and she like rolls down the window because I'm like, I don't know what kind of fucking car this dude drives. I met him once, right? She rolls down the window. It's a fucking Tesla. And I'm like, oh, I was just about to call you and be like, what car are you in? And she's like, yeah, I forgot to mention, like, he drives a Tesla, whatever. And I'm like, I don't even know how to get in this. And so they like unlocked it for me. They're like, oh yeah, you just push there. I was like, oh, okay. I hop in. I'm like, I'm going to be so honest. I don't think I've ever been in the Tesla sober.
Specifically?
No, like literally, I don't think I've ever been in a Tesla sober.
What do you think that is?
They're because they're all Ubers. They're literally, all of them are Ubers. And then, so I said that. He's like, oh my God, you have no idea how many people tell me that every time they get in my car. And I'm like, oh.
That's weird.
And I'm like, you should just like have shot glasses in a bottle. And here be like, take a shot every time. Already. And so then he starts telling me that like Tesla has a deal with like Uber and Lyft, I guess. Like it's cheaper for their drivers to have a Tesla and like lease it monthly.
You could lease through like Uber. I don't know about Lyft, but like when I was trying to sign up for Uber,
yeah,
you could lease a car through them.
I didn't know that. And he's like, yeah, they have like a deal with Tesla. And I was like, what? And I was like, that makes so much fucking sense. Okay. Here's the segue.
Okay.
How unsafe and fucking nuts San Diego Uber drivers are. They are insane. Bitch. Insane.
Every taxi driver's insane.
Taxi.
Same thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you ever been outside the country?
No.
You wouldn't see some insane fucking drivers.
Oh, God.
Literally anywhere else.
San Diego. Oh, my God.
San Diego's manageable.
I was on a bender. Okay.
As you usually are.
I was super drunk. I was like, you know what? My feet are killing me. I'm in a lot of pain. I'm tired. I'm drunk. I'm ready to rot in someone's bed. You know, I'm like ready to go home. So I tap my friend on the shoulder. I'm like, hey, I'm ready to leave. And I'm like, you know, whatever. And then so she's like, okay, yeah, like let's go. Because she told me, she's like, whenever you're ready, like I'm cool, whatever. So we order an Uber. We're waiting. We hop in it. And then he's like, I was like, hey, like I do like the whole like, how's your night going, right? He's like, nah, pretty shitty. And I was like, and I'm like, okay, well, cool. Let's bring up the vibes.
Okay, cool. And second and fourth, like whatever.
Yeah, I'm like, oh. And so I was like, okay. And then he like blasted the music, and I was like, he's like, do you guys want to listen to anything? And so I gave him 2 songs, and he's like, whoa, I'm not a DJ. And I said,
what do you expect to be
and I'm just sitting there like,
yeah, turn on station 93.7.
Yeah. I'm like, can you get off of like fucking
your dick?
Yeah. I'm like, can you get off of fucking like KSFM? Like, fuck off. I was just like, okay. And I was like, oh,
get off a Ram Ranch radio.
I was like, oh, sorry. And he's like, yeah, you're kind of annoying.
Oh,
and I was
you're
like,
an Uber driver?
Yeah. We hadn't even gone to the stoplight, mind you. Like, and I just asked, I will be the first one to admit when I'm being fucking annoying. I didn't do anything. So
you're like, yeah.
I was like, oh,
you're like, yeah, can you put on this popular song? You're being fucking annoying.
Yeah. He's like, kill yourself. No, I'm just kidding.
Damn.
Yeah, no. But then he's driving like he's in fucking Fast and Furious. I'm like, do I need to call my family?
What are they gonna do? We're on our way. It's gonna be about 9 hours.
Yeah, I was like, do I like go and like call them and say my goodbyes? Like, I don't know what to do. I've never been in this situation. And so I literally said, I was like, aren't Ubers supposed to be the safe drive home? And he's like, what? And I was like, nothing. And I was like, he could kill me. And I was like, oh, this is terrifying. Another thing about San Diego, why the fuck do their clubs and like their bars have concierges in their restrooms? I mean, like, I could get I could get fronted an 8th in the bathroom. Like, what?
You can get an 8th.
I'm sitting there like, okay, like I'm used to like tampons and like pad dispensers, whatever. But like there was a full on.
Cheers. Nice.
Yeah. Anyway. But I'm the fucking alcoholic. Anywho. So. Ooh. We walk in. And this is my first experience like going to a bar in San Diego. And I'm like, oh, let's hit the bathroom before it gets like crazy in here. We go in and I'm hammered. And I'm like, what's that girl just like standing there for? And she's like, oh, like, you know, they have these people that like hand you the towels and everything. I was like, oh, well, that's fancy. And then I look and I'm like, okay, there's CBD gummies.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, there's CBD gummies. I guess it is. There's like Dior lip oils. There's like literally anything. You can buy some fruit there's like snacks. Fucking vapes and like literally anything that you could think of. And I was
it's like a gift shop.
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell?
Get a packet of chips.
Yeah, I'm like, what is going on? Yeah, there was literally like Takis and like Cheetos. And I was just sitting there, and I went to go wash my hands, and then she was like, oh, here you go. And I was like, oh, thank you. And then it was like a Venmo like QR code to tip. And I was like, and I
cool question for you.
And I was so drunk, and I was like, no offense to your job at all, because I'm sure drunk people give you a bunch of their money and like go off like Joanne the fucking scammer, right? But I'm like, I swear to God, if next time I come here to visit and I get in the stall and there's a concierge that wants to wipe my ass for me.
Down.
Do you think they have that on Indeed?
No, but they do on Fiverr.
But I was just like, literally, what is that? Like, what's that culture? Because I literally don't get it.
I don't think it's a culture. I think it's... The problem with that is like people coming to visit, they're like, oh, I don't know what this is.
It's
just a person lingering in the bathroom.
Literally, it was like going to the concession stand at a movie theater. Like they had like M&Ms and yeah, I'm like
a guy putting butter and popcorn.
Yeah, I'm like, literally, what is this? It was just so weird. I thought I was like imagining the whole thing. I was like, is that like normal? And they're like, oh yeah. And I'm like, why are we just brushing this off? Why?
I'm surprised they don't have that at my gym yet.
Yeah.
As much as I pay.
I was just about to say.
That Fireball was good.
Okay.
You like how I washed it down with the wine?
I don't want to talk about it.
Why?
Because it
about
just
me
it
drinking
makes me,
Fireball?
It just makes me want to throw up. Honestly.
I don't understand why people don't like Fireball. Here's my philosophy. I think like people in high school, that was like their first drink, and they would just drink it because it doesn't really taste like alcohol until they get like god awfully sick from it. So they just yak it for like a good weekend, and they get like PTSD. And now anytime I hold Fireball over anyone in our age, they're like, oh God, please no.
It's like Svedka.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I can't.
Sky.
I don't do whiskey.
Svedka. Me either. Cinnamon though, I love me some spices.
I love me some Cinny.
Cinnamon. Yeah, I have a lot of Fireball.
Why?
I just went skiing. Snowboarding.
Okay, well that makes sense.
So I bought 2 10
warm
packs
up
of
somehow.
well, I was fucking sweating going down the hill.
You were in Colorado.
Is that one of your other topics? You're fucking
No.
Jennifer Cooley Jackson.
No, but I can do it. I've already done it. I think I do it every single time I'm on the pod.
You did it, and your roommate's like whatever recorded it. I swiped up on it and go, for all of her stupid ass accents, like that one's pretty good.
Yeah, she shows me this video. Well, first of all, so we were hanging out in the kitchen, and then she like, we both do this thing if we're like hanging out in like the kitchen or like the living room, and like one of us has to go to the bathroom. We just don't say anything. We just leave.
Okay. I feel like that's
and
normal.
So I don't know. Some people are like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Right.
I'm gonna go rip
So
a
she
log.
just like leaves to go to the bathroom. I get a text message from her of a TikTok of this girl that just got green nails. She's like, green for Christmas, right? And so I was like, she was like, can you do this? And she's like, can you do this? It would be so funny because you know how to do it. But then she like wanted me to like lip sync it, and I was like, no, like I can do the voice. Yeah. Like, why am I gonna lip sync this? And I was like, and I literally have green nails.
Just
like I'll just play by ear. And then she's like, okay. And so I just start spitballing. I'm like, green for Christmas. And I was like, just like a Christmas tree or relish on a hot dog. And I just like I said, it was just like snowballing off me. And she's like cracking up. And she's like, oh my God, did you think of that? Like beforehand? I was like, no. Like I just was kind of going with the skit that you sent me. And then I was like, ooh, relish on a hot dog.
I can see how Jennifer Coolidge should be the mother of Owen Wilson. He's got that same kind of like twang in the voice. Wow. It's so funny.
Yeah. He's
funny.
Yeah.
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 He's one of those actors that plays himself in every movie.
True. He's like the same fucking character.
Yeah.
So was Adam Sandler.
So was like a bunch of other people. The Rock. Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
Those two are funny together.
Drew Barrymore.
She's still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She has a talk show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
What's your next topic?
I was gonna talk about my new theory.
Oh no.
No, stop. Have you ever heard of like the burnt toast theory?
You talked about it not that long ago.
Okay, so the burnt toast theory is if like let's say you're getting ready in the morning for work and you burn your toast. Oh.
Or you're having a stroke and you smell burnt toast.
Oh?
That's real.
Really?
Yeah. That's pretty common for stroke
My grandma
victims.
suffered many strokes that she didn't know she was having.
Yeah, if you just like smell burnt toast and you're just like in a place where burnt toast probably shouldn't be, you might be having a stroke. That happened a lot working at a pool.
Okay.
Because usually there's not burnt
So
toast
like
at a
when
pool.
you're like butterfly strokes, and then you're like, Grandma, I didn't mean it like that. Like,
Oh.
you said it happened a lot working at a pool.
Yeah. Because
Okay.
people are just, old and baking in the sun or whatever.
Oh. And they're all like leather.
It's just part of leather. That's just part of
like their skin's all like leathered.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's not where I was going with that,
All
but
crackled and shiny.
snap, crackle, pop. Anyway, burnt toast theory.
Yes. And then like, okay, so you burn your toast. It's like it's an inconvenience, and you're like, fuck, really? Like, I'm gonna be late for work now. I have to make new toast.
Yeah.
But it's like you're
Toast on the way.
you're meant to be exactly where you are at that point in time. Like, there was a huge reason why. Like, maybe if your toast didn't get burnt, you would have gotten into a car accident. Like, whatever. You never know. I don't know. So I came up with the bartender or barista if you're sober. I like to be inclusive theory. So let's say you go to a coffee shop or a bar and you keep ordering the same exact drink and the same barista or bartender fucks up the drink every single time. You're not going to want to go back to that same spot ordering the same drink every time and like, investing more time and money into it, right?
Okay.
And we should have the same outlook on people that mistreat you,
Okay.
Why would you go to the same person that has continuously fucked you over multiple times, however many fucking times, and keep investing? And I know you're thinking, what a fucking hypocrite, you stupid bitch. But like, yeah, exactly. Like, I'm just...
You're like going from a theory.
We're standing on business.
You're like going from a theory to a theory to a theory about just like, maybe I shouldn't fuck with people that treat me like shit. I think that's the sum of the story.
Yeah.
Just don't hang out with shitty people.
Just like, yeah.
It's not a theory. Burnt toast theory.
As
Burnt toast
Steve-
theory just sounds like, oh, everything happens for a reason type BS.
Yeah, but I like made up my own theory. But
What are you going to call it?
I told you the bartender or barista theory.
I figure you should just call it the Hannah theory.
Okay.
I feel like that's cooler.
But like it
You
has...
could coin it. You could call it the H. Roberts theory. Don't burp at me and
protest.
protest. That's the word I was looking for. I was going to say disbelieve.
In disbelief. Oh, you know what we should try? Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead. But when you burped at me,
yeah, that was really funny. You laughed.
that was pretty funny. It was just really well timed.
I called Christian the other day while he was at work. Mind you, he works like the graveyard shift at an office. So I call him. And I know if he's like actually like super busy and like can't take my call because he'll send me to voicemail. And text me like, oh, what's up, you little baby bean? Or something like
Some
that.
dumb shit, yeah.
And then, so he answers. And he's like, hey, what's up? And then immediately his coworker, who I don't even know their name. Like, we've never been like introduced. He goes, is that your friend that calls you drunk all the time? I'm like, I'm not always drunk. And
he goes,
most of the time I'm calling you when I'm sober.
And he goes, not true.
Yeah. And I was like, no, I'm sober. Like, he goes, not true.
No, I was thinking at the time, I don't know, a week or so ago, we were talking about some dumb shit. And I was like calling you out on something. And you go, well. And there was a pause. You went, hella fucking huge burp. Like that shit made me giggle. That was such a well-timed.
No, because that
burping
was
in protest.
so funny. That was hilarious.
That was like a belch.
Yeah, that one had some girth.
You be burping.
Yeah. I be burp turping.
I won't say get a girl who burps, but
okay. This is also something that I learned while I was in San Diego. I did a survey.
Survey says.
What do you call twisted teas?
Tweez?
Yes, they don't do that there.
Because they're stupid.
Okay.
Here's the problem with SoCals. They don't say hella and it shows.
That's
Hella's
true.
a NorCal phrase.
Hella's like a transplant from NorCal to SoCal thing.
This transplant term is really funny to me.
Why?
Because it's just like, I didn't think there was a term for it, but like it kind of checks out.
Yeah, like everyone at my work's like, these Bay Area transplants. I'm like...
It's like everyone that goes to LAX that live in LA for like Christmas time.
Yeah.
Get all rid of these transplants.
Get a load of these fools.
It's weird people have pride for their... Not like it's weird that they have pride for their city, but like it's weird they think it's like...
Pissed off.
Exclusive.
Yeah. I'm like, this isn't a...
No one is allowed to live in LA unless you're born here. This is a county. Like... It's not free to live here, but it's so open to everyone.
And I'm like, I'm sorry, are we not allowed to move? Is no one allowed to move?
I'm going to start saying that when I move down there. Anywhere I move. Fucking transplants.
You lived there like a month?
Yeah.
You just signed a lease.
Like my second day. I just moved all my shit.
Get a load of this fucking transplant.
He's wearing Crocs.
You're wearing like a Santa Cruz fucking hoodie.
Or like a New York beanie. Some shit.
It's like an I love New York, and you're like, fucking transplants.
I survive NYC. Super touristy clothing. Fucking transplants. I'm walking here.
What did I say? Oh.
We were talking about people that... Well, at first you called someone an anteater.
Yeah.
And then I specified, like, yeah, I'm going to start calling people, they look like very specific, like,
very
this looks like a cottonmouth snake or like some really specific Australian spider, whatever the fuck. And you go, she looks like she's walking here.
Like, you can just tell by looking at someone, women, this one is for women specifically, when they're in the room and they, like, can't admit that, like, women have gas, and so they, like, fucking almost let out a shit, right? And then they blame it on the dog in the room. Like, fuck off.
I think it's funny you called her an
You're the dog, bitch.
You're the dog. Get a grip.
Be so fucking for real.
Be so fucking for real.
Be FFR.
Before or whatever.
Are we rolling?
Yeah. My camera's timed out at 30 minutes. It's real annoying.
Zoing.
That's how I feel about you doing that.
Okay. I don't have a burp to come back at you with. So.
Not yet.
Yeah.
I'm sure one's brewing.
Maybe.
I could sense it. I can feel the rumble on this couch.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna start saying that. Like, she looks like a whatever stupid ass phrase that everyone knows. She looks like a, hey Guido, let's go get some sandwiches or some shit.
She looks like, I'll take a meatball sub.
I'm gonna do that when I go to New York.
I'll take a 8-inch cold cuts.
8-inch? Damn,
I'll take an 8-inch cold cuts.
80-inch, she'd be packing some meat.
Meat packing district.
Fudge packer. Is that an offensive term?
I don't know.
I don't know what it's supposed to mean besides packing fudge. At my last job, I made fudge, as you remember, because I gave you some for last Christmas.
Yeah.
And I gave it to everyone in my office. And my boss, for like the next 2 days, was just sending me like fudge packing memes and videos. Fudge packing.
I don't even know what that is.
Fudge packing? I don't. Apparently, it's a fucking joke.
Okay.
I think it's supposed to be an innuendo for someone being gay.
Mm. That's so clever.
I love teaching
I
you
feel
about.
so stupid.
I love teaching you about shit.
Okay. Wow.
Stupid.
That's rich.
Like Tommy's dad's a fudge packer.
Pride.
Pride. What's your next topic?
I don't know.
That's it? That's all you had?
Yeah, that's all I got, folks.
Your theories, me being an absent father or whatever, emotionally unavailable father, and some other dumb shit.
No, I'll think of something. Give me a second.
You had like 400 words on that list.
Yeah, I know. Let's see. Let me just go on Instagram real quick.
Uh-oh.
I know I'll see a meme.
Is this how desperate we are?
No. I have a feeling I saw something and then I wanted to wait.
For anyone watching,
I'm
so classy. I drink out of a wine bottle.
Anyway.
Just pouring alcohol into glasses is so inefficient.
No.
I'm all about efficiency. That's why I don't drink beer.
Yeah.
Like, you have to drink a fucking yard to get, like, tipsy. Nah, bro. Just give me, like, 2 shots of whatever. I'm good.
I love being a lightweight. I wish
I was.
My entire, like, little alcohol career. I don't know what to call it.
Alcoholic career?
Ever since I started, like, drinking for the first time and, like, I found out I was lightweight, every single person I knew, oh my god, Hannah's such a lightweight, giving me hell shit. I'm like, well, you're spending $100 with your fugly ass and your fuck ass little mini skirt at the bar because you have to buy hella fucking drinks and nobody's buying you drinks.
Yeah, now it's cool to be a lightweight.
Yeah, and
when money's an object.
I'm drunk at the pregame, bitch. Huh?
I blacked out before we got there.
Literally. I'm like, bitch.
Then I get in my Tesla
I'm like, you know
Uber.
what? Suck me.
Me.
You and your fucking Zara mini skirt trying to get free fucking drinks all night and then paying out the ass to get drunk.
Who you talking
I'm
about?
already drunk.
Who are you talking about?
I'm already drunk. No one in
Who's
particular.
wearing Zara mini skirts?
Every fucking bitch here. Are you kidding me? Shein fucking boots. Dumb fucking corset.
The same fucking, like, lingerie.
Literally.
Black lacy thing everyone wears.
Yeah, straight fucking hair, the little Dior lip oils, like
Dior lip oil from the concierge in the women's bathroom.
fucking not an owl.
Yeah, not at our clubs.
The most you're gonna see is a fucking peephole in the bathroom there.
It's funny because the Al Club, like, doesn't have, like, they just have, like, 2 single bathrooms.
Yeah.
Not like
And
a
there's
men's and a
always a
women.
motherfucker in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it is funny that one of the bathrooms have a sign that says please don't do coke in our bathroom or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like a neon sign, so it's cool.
Halloween weekend, I was terribly drunk and I don't know what's been up with me the past, like, 2 times I've gone out, but I just, like, I lose everyone that I come with. But I knew that my roommate and my other friend were still they were still inside the bar, but I literally could not find them anywhere. So I was like, oh my god, like.
Where'd you go?
I went to Owl.
It was not even that big.
Yeah, but literally no one was there. It was literally, like, the employees. And I was like.
We should, like, tie a balloon to you whenever we take you out so we could find you. It's a good idea, huh?
Like Pennywise and, like, sewers.
I was thinking like a lost child, but...
Interesting. Like that little wiener dog.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
So, like, my phone was disabled. And so I was like... because I guess I was just, like, fucking around. I don't know.
Okay.
It was fucking disabled. I couldn't text anyone. I couldn't call anyone. But I was like, where the fuck And I was like, oh my God, she's probably in the bath. They're probably in the bathroom. They're probably going to the bathroom before
Probably
we
doing
leave.
blow.
And so I walk up to the bouncer and I'm like, hey.
Hey.
And he's like,
I'm lost.
where's all your friends? And I was like, I don't know. And he was like, okay, I don't like you being alone. And I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, me neither. Coolidge. And he's like, okay, yeah, me neither. And so I was like, yeah, me neither. Like, I'm just trying to go to someone's house. Like, I'm just trying to get to someone's house after this. Like,
trying to get laid.
No.
I know
I got invited to someone's house after.
Cream pied.
No.
I roll.
And so, and literally, so we go to the first bathroom that's like near the bar. Nothing. No one's in there. The other one's locked. And then I'm like pounding on this fucking door.
You seem like a
Maddie in
bathroom.
Euphoria. I was like,
I was literally just watching the second season again.
I was like, are you in there? Is anyone in there? I was so terrified. I'm like, what am I gonna do? What the fuck am I gonna do? Yeah. But
call for help.
My friend was like outside the bar waiting for my roommate and I, and yeah, just it's crazy. I was terrified for a second and I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, why were we talking about this?
I don't know. We're talking about
bar bathrooms. I think the most disgusting state I ever saw a bar bathroom in was there was throw up in the sink and there was piss literally on like the top of the toilet, like the tank.
Fuck. How does that even?
That's
you gotta be trying. You gotta be like sitting on the sink to get that kind of trajectory.
Speaking of like toilet tanks,
weird segue. What's the deal with toilet tanks?
I was seeing this guy and he was very, very blue collar.
Gross.
And he was drunk as shit at my apartment and he like got up to go to the bathroom and like later on in the night I went to go to the bathroom and I went to flush and like it was like loose, like it would not flush, and I was like, did you like accidentally go too hard trying to flush? Like
boom, like he's trying to dunk it like LeBron.
Yeah. I was like, can you like help me? He's like, oh, I gotta like open up the tank. So he like he's drunk as shit, opens up the tank and is like trying to like fix it and everything for me, and I was like, why am I kind of attracted to you right now? But
he's trying to fix your fucking toilet.
He's trying to fix my shitter, and I'm like,
you're like, oh,
and I'm like, where your clothes at? No.
You're like, oh,
yeah,
that's not even that big of a deal.
Yeah, it just made me think of it. I don't know why. I just have to tell like
if he's like drunk as shit,
stories.
like cleaning out your fucking dryer vent, then that's one thing. But
yeah, I mean, he fixed like multiple things around in my apartment.
Okay, we get it. You subbed to them for free labor.
You're
gonna sit here and tell me I'm wrong?
I didn't exploit him for his handyman-ship.
Yo, I'm sure he uses hands.
Okay.
Love making sexual innuendos towards you.
I made that innuendo. What? I made that like type of comment to him actually when we were talking about like what we do for work when we first started getting to know each other. And he's like, oh yeah, like da da da. I'm not gonna say what he does because I don't know. You never know who's watching. You never know who the fuck is listening. Because apparently I am being watched.
Are you?
Yeah. We're not gonna talk about that here.
What?
We can talk about that.
Does someone confront you about my podcast? No shit? Already?
I've had like multiple people text me and be like, did you really talk about me? I'm like, yeah.
That means people are listening.
I literally
fuck yeah.
Sorry, Hannah. Yeah, me.
Let's go. Don't forget to subscribe
here's my thing.
for more Hannah beef.
Here's my thing. It's my fucking life. It's my experience with you. If you're a fucking shitty person and you do me wrong and I'm just literally telling the experience, I'm just telling the story.
That's crazy.
I'm not saying anything about you as a person. I'm not fucking name dropping. And you think, oh, you're talking shit about me. No, I just told the story of what the fuck you did to me. If you think it's shitty, well, look in the mirror.
The craziest part of that, right?
You know?
I only follow like one person in your life, and that's your roommate. That means other people are outsourcing, trying to find me to watch my podcast.
Literally.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
A little bit obsessive.
It's an evil world we live in.
I'm gonna need that scoop after for the after party.
Yeah, but I just like I don't care. I'll talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about.
So I test Tara.
Freedom of speech.
Ah!
Whoa.
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 Hold on.
Calm down.
It's sticky.
Okay. Speaking of our phone calls.
They say speaking of sticky. Speaking of sticky, I am right now. Anyway, what about phone calls?
Speaking of us being on the phone while you're at work, do you remember when I called you and then I was going through like memes and then I saw like the work? I'd rather be flicking my bean.
I told like 3 people after that about that.
It's funny.
We've all been there.
Should we get blackout drunk in Roku City?
I think I don't really like use any of my dating apps because they're fucking dumb. But I think on my Hinge it says it's like instead of a drinks we can, and then you can put in like 3 options. It's like instead of drinks we can get a drink, or get blacked out. I think that's probably why people don't swipe on me. They think I'm an alcoholic.
Yeah. They probably think you're like rejected from a frat. You're like,
From a frat. I look like a frat boy.
that was weak.
I've never stepped foot on my campus once.
Yeah.
The only time I'm going to step foot on it is when I graduate.
True.
So I tasked Tara, my mother, to make me a list of her favorite friends of mine. Which you could see there's a lot of revisions because I had to tell people. I can't read. Well, you can see all the markings.
Yeah.
But I had to tell her some people are just out.
Clear your throat, please.
I gotta find you on the revised list. You're number 5.
Out of 5?
You're number 5 out of... Well, she wrote down 10. No. She wrote down 8, and I had her mark out 3.
So, yes.
So, yeah.
I'm at the bottom.
You're not at the bottom. You're at the top 5. This is the problem with women. I'm just going on a women rant for like 45 minutes.
Okay, Andrew Tate.
Women should be getting beat. No, that's not true.
Women belong making sandwiches, and even that they can't even do it right at Subway.
Women should only be sucking my dick. That's what Andrew Tate would say.
Whatever. Fucking sex trafficking fuck.
Whoa, Oh, that's low battery. I thought it was a FaceTime call.
Oh, hell no.
People don't FaceTime me. What's
Honestly,
your FaceTime call log look like? Is it just us?
Let's take a look at that.
Oh,
Actually,
here comes Jack at the end of my door. Oh, there he goes. Just want to see what's
right
up.
now. It's my boss, which I accidentally FaceTime. So I called him, and then
hey, I can't.
When I was hanging up, I accidentally hit the FaceTime button, and then I immediately was like, "Oh fuck!" and I hung up, and then I texted him, and I said, "Sorry, I have fat fingers."
No, you don't.
My hands are so like
not girthy. Anyway, what's it look like? It's just me, your boss, me.
And my mom. And my roommate.
I wish I could FaceTime your mom.
Okay. Well.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'm going to keep this list. I'm going to frame it.
And do you want to share the list? Or do you just want to say that I'm the last person on it?
You're not the last person on it.
There's 5 names, and I'm the 5th fucking name.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9 names, I think.
Oh.
And 3 of them were scratched out.
Yes, so that...
So you're not at the last. You're right there.
8 minus 3 is 5.
9 minus 3. 8 9 minus 3 is 6.
Oh.
Which doesn't mean you're at
Second
the
to
bottom of the
last.
list. That means you're at the top 5. You're looking at it wrong. Women.
Why do women always think the glass is half empty? Maybe because you're not feeling it, bitch. Put some ice in there.
Put some ice in there.
Put some ice in it.
I'm walking
In it.
Number 1's Dawson.
Okay.
Number 2 is Zoe.
Jax doesn't like that.
Jax was barking. Number 3 is Lauren. Lindsay 4. Hannah 5. Abby 6.
I bet if I cooked for your mom, that I would bump up.
If you what?
If I cooked for your mom, your mom's always talking to me about my food on my stories.
Stories. Probably, maybe.
I kind of sounded like Trisha there.
You usually do. You always end like you, whenever you're like bitching about something, you go, I don't wanna, like you moan at the end of whatever you say. You could look at the list, you just can't name off the crossed off people. Can you even see?
I'm not going to name off the crossed people.
Number 2, yeah.
That's funny.
She wrote that, I said,
ugly.
She's out.
Oh, ew. Yeah, she's not even.
She doesn't talk to me anymore.
No. Apparently because of me. Stupid. Whatever.
Yeah, that was dumb. I was thinking about that the other day. As I was telling my mother about it.
Literally.
We won't get into it, but like.
We're not going to get into it.
It's
not even worth a breath.
People that drop you as a friend for like no basis without any communications.
Fucking stupid. You're an adult.
Whatever.
Oh,
that was a good one. Petty. So, Hannah, what's new?
Nothing.
We should go to Paris so I could show you how, all the traffic is.
Oh, thank God it's not an Eiffel Tower joke.
I don't have to go to Paris. The Eiffel Tower, you. We'll be right back.
I'm gonna kill myself. Where's the gun?
In that closet.
I was.
Go ahead.
Never mind.
No, finish your thought.
I was told by like multiple people that I should get a gun, and I'm like, what?
Oh, this again?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's for protection. You're a woman who lives with another woman. I imagine if some man broke into your house, you wouldn't tag team like fucking WWE their ass down.
No, I would grab my hairspray and my candle lighter, and I would put it in their face. Miss me, torch?
Miss me, torch? You should make a flamethrower and brand it that. But make it like sparkly and pink so women buy it. Can you imagine a bunch of women with blow torches with a bunch of flamethrowers? Chaos. Anarchy for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This country would be in shambles.
Yeah, it already is, but yeah.
Yeah. More so.
More. Remember the last podcast we started with doing the whole feet bicycle thing?
I don't want to do that.
I was just thinking.
I was just thinking about it. I'm not going to do
I like
it.
how you curl back in like a little turtle.
Yeah, I'm like,
I don't want to do it. You can't make me.
By the end of the episode, I'm like on the floor.
You're like in my closet.
I'm not doing it.
You can't make me.
You can't make me.
You're not my real dad.
Tara.
You're not my real mom. You're just my stepmom.
Mom, Phineas Ferb making a title sequence.
Maybe not your best impression. But
No, it wasn't.
oh well, we'll workshop it.
We can do the Zoe 101 girl.
What?
Logan Reach.
Stacy.
Stacy.
Cotton
Schwabs.
Miss that show.
Queen. I wonder what she's up to.
Aren't they making like a nowadays one? I think
They
are.
were, but
They
fuck
get
Jamie Lynn
canceled already?
Spears. Fuck Jamie Lynn Spears.
I never really got her.
She's a bitch that looks like an anteater. For sure.
She was my childhood crush for sure.
She was so pretty. Are you kidding me? I went to Claire's and got that little fuck ass little keychain necklace too. I'm like, yeah, Z for Zoe. Bitch, your name's Hannah.
I went to Claire's and got the belly button ring with her face on it. Get your belly button pierced at Claire's.
Get your lobotomy at Claire's.
Just thinking about that. What if my podcast was sponsored by Claire's?
They fucked up my ears.
Well, don't say that. I want to get sponsored.
They did not fuck up my ears.
That was good.
No, but seriously.
What was her involvement in all the Britney Spears shit? I don't know. I only learned about like Gypsy Rose like last week, so I'm pretty behind.
So many of my coworkers did not know who Gypsy Rose Blanchard is. I'm like,
I heard the memes. I'm like, I don't really give a shit. And then Zoe roasted the fuck out of me. She's like, watch this thing on Hulu now. Like, I'll watch it if I want. It's like, watch it.
yeah,
That's how she sounds like in my head.
Interesting story. I mean, it
sounds like every Louisiana sad story. Anyway, about the Jimmy Lynn Spears shit.
Fuck that family.
I wonder what she looks like now.
She's ugly. I told you, she looks like an anteater. You want me to Google that?
Nah, I'll look at it. Don't you worry.
Did you think it was weird that Quinn and Logan got together? Their whole reboot was like their wedding, them like getting engaged, and
is the reboot already out?
Yeah, they like tried to put it out and it like failed because everyone was like, "Fuck Jamie."
I thought it was like
Spears.
a movie, not like a show.
I don't know. I didn't really follow it. I just like I see clips on TikTok and
I
I'm
just
like,
remember seeing the trailer. I'm like, what the fuck? They can't let anything die in fucking Hollywood.
Literally, can we stop making
reboots?
Stop making. Just
stop
let good things rest. Let good things lie. We don't need a fucking reboot.
Unless
of everything.
the OG was really suck ass, like Dune, like everything else, just chill out.
Dune was just a really. Sorry, I'm totally itching my.
Yeah, my tits itch too.
Sorry. Oh my god, what's wrong with me?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Ronnie. White J's, white Porsche.
I'm really good at the producer. I just go around and be like, mustard on the beat, ho.
Wait, do Weezy.
What? Which one? What is it?
Weezy out of here. I can't even do it.
Weezy out of here. Mustard on the beat, ho.
I can do that weird little like.
Was Jamie Lynn Spears only in Zoe 101? I feel like she was.
Probably. Because they all fucking sucked Britney's
sucker
clit dry of her money.
Bro, I hate when clits go dry. Zoe 102, that's what they called it?
Yeah.
That's so good.
I'm like, ew.
She didn't play in a lot besides Zoe 101. She was in Dancing with the Stars.
Didn't you tell me one time that my mental state reminds you of like their like RA Lola? Wait, no, not Lola. Oh God, what was her name?
The chick that like was a klepto.
Klepto.
Yeah, she kept stealing shit.
No, the one that she like threw spaghetti all over.
I don't know what you're talking about then.
Hold on, Zoe 101.
Ooh, she did not age well. Ooh. Her face. Jamie Lynn Spears.
I told you. Coco! Coco! Remember? She looks disgusting. She just looks like
her
she's...
jaw looks like she got replaced. Coco! That's probably who I said you remind me of.
No, you told me that I remind you of Coco.
I don't remember that, but super emotional.
Yeah, remember like her boyfriend like leaves her.
Maybe it was
and then she's like, I need you to grab a bat and come back and beat me with it. This one.
I know who you're talking about. I don't remember I don't even remember her till like now. No, I remember there was like a RA of maybe it was the boys' side. It was like a super klepto, like stole shit from everyone.
I don't remember that.
And her, I think it was like 1 or 2 episodes. I should rewatch it, but also not really.
I looked up Coco Zoe 101 Kill Me. The first TikTok that pops up, why did we all become Coco?
You. I remember her being super emotional.
Go get a hammer, then come back and kill me with it.
You.
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't say that,
Fair.
but you're pretty emotional at times.
Yeah.
So
Well, I'm like, oh, this fucking sucks.
if I made that comparison, I could see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you're like, you're so dramatic.
You are.
Yeah.
So what? That's usually what you say. I'm just a girl.
I'm just in tune with my emotions. I am.
That's not an excuse to be hella fucking dramatic.
I'm not. I don't like blow things out of proportion. My feelings are always valid.
Valid, yes. Extreme, usually.
I could have socked this motherfucker at the bar.
Coco. Anyway.
Beep, beep, beep,
Did you ever do that with your brother growing up?
I used to like mock him and be like,
Yeah, you seem like the time.
I still do that.
Why? He's literally an angel.
I just do that to anyone.
That's rude.
My brother is an angel.
Why would you ever do that to Xander?
I do it to fuck with people.
We love
like if they
him.
give me tood.
Dude.
Oh my god! One thing that I loved doing as a waitress was that when
God.
I'd
Is
walk
that
to
your hand in your hand?
tables. when
Like you're
I
showing off her nails.
I'm
Oh
like,
my god.
my outgrown nails. I would walk up to tables and then they like wouldn't even let me like get like a breath in. Diet Coke. And I'd be like, oh my god, so close. It's actually Hannah.
That's pretty funny. So close.
Like so close. But yeah.
You were just one syllable off.
Yeah. I'm like, ooh, you almost had
You
it.
almost got it. Just drop the diet and add a Hannah.
Yeah.
Coke Hannah. That's my full name.
Cocana. Cocana.
Hannah.
Cocana. I bet that's someone's name. Somewhere out
Cocana?
somewhere.
Sure.
Yeah.
People just make up names just to be different.
Can we talk about how fucking weird baby names are? I'm so sick of it. And it's fucking white people.
That's what I'm saying. People just make up names just for the sake of being different.
Mystic, Waterfall, East, West, River, Flow.
Like, I know a girl named
Aquatic.
Rain. And when I found out, I'm like, that's interesting.
Like spelled like the weather?
Yeah.
Oh. Or like the dynasty.
And then, like, one of my mom's distant cousins named their kid Stormy or something like that. And then Kanye and Kim had a kid named Storm.
I mean, to each your own, like, whatever.
To each their own, but, like, I'm going to make fun of you
Yeah, I'm just
on
going
my
to be like,
podcast.
what's up with the fuck ass name?
Almost out.
It's like they just like ad libs to their kid. Like
Ad-libs.
you just spent 9 months cooking with them.
You should, you should name your kid producer tags. Where's you out here? Get down here.
I need my firstborn
take
Gunna.
Gonna.
I bet you anything there is a little boy out there and his name's probably Savage.
This is a really funny clip in like an old David Dobrik vlog where they're in like some rich ass neighborhood and there's some kid on the street playing basketball or something. And he goes, "Hey, what's your name?" And she goes, "My name's Restoration Hardware. What's yours?"
Wait, really? Ew.
I'll have to find it, but it's pretty fucking. I'm like, is that what they name rich kids now? When they're trying to grow up to be famous? With their TikTok moms now?
It's just weird. I feel like a lot of people do like change their names or like whatever, just like get the clout for it. Ew. Clout. I hate that fucking term. I hate
What
that
about
word.
Pookie?
Pookie.
You love that term.
Yeah, but like I love it in like a funny way.
What would you name your kid?
If I have a girl, which I hope I do,
Why? Sexist.
because I want a girl and a boy, and I want a boy first. I know I can't choose any of this, but like
You know.
ideally I'd like a boy first, and I like the name Gray. I think Gray's a cool name.
Grey's Anatomy.
No, I would spell it Grae.
Gray.
Gray.
I don't get the difference between the names. They're the same.
Okay, well, whatever.
A-E, whatever.
And then I
A&E.
want a little girl, and I want to name her Adeline.
Adeline.
Call her Addie.
Addie. Addison.
Yeah.
She was definitely going to be a your girl.
But with the what?
Your. Yeah. Whatever kid you have, if it's a girl.
What is a your kid
Your-
entail?
You know how I was saying earlier that like all these TikTok generational kids growing up are just like they act like they have Tourette's because they just say dumb shit.
Oh.
They're gonna be like, "You're pop off queen." That's how
You're
they sound like. That's how they sound like in my head.
Period.
That's probably gonna be your kid's first word.
I was just about
period.
to say,
Poo.
she's like, I'm like, Papa.
Period. Stamps her fingers. Period. Poo.
Period. Poo. That part.
That part.
That part.
If she's coming out of you, yeah, that's gonna be the first word. Any more topics before we wrap up?
I don't
Little
know.
rapper.
I don't have a lot going on in this little noggin of mine.
You have a lot going on all the time in there.
I don't know. I just feel like it's like the little Grateful Dead bears dancing.
How do you feel about our current political climate?
No comment.
On that note, let's wrap it up. Thanks for watching the podcast.
Thanks again, you guys. Happy birthday, Christian.
Everyone block Hannah. It'd be funny.
Oh, that'd actually be kind of hurtful and unnecessary.
Why? You'll never know them.
Okay.
Unless it's people you know, then it'd be funny.
Unless it's oppositions. That was disgusting.
That was weird. Anyway, on that note.
Good night, New York.
Good night.
Happy Super Bowl.
Wherever you are. Super Bowl. Who the fuck? Who watches football?
Me.
All right, bye.